your smile, like the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Can you hear me? If you can, let me know in the chat. Just say yes. Yes, we hear you loud and clear. Stormy just wants to torture us with awful EDM. All right, let's see. Yes, it's Kenny B. Judd Nelson says yes. Long live the Breakfast Club, Judd. Good to see you here. About time, says Silver Damsel. Good to see you guys. Coach does like EDM. Here is Coach. He's like, where's my EDM? Let me turn this mic down so I'm not screaming in your ears. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. We got some cool stuff on for tonight, and I haven't decided yet, we might do some gold. We'll find out. And some of the individuals that were in here earlier, I was telling them that we are starting to dwindle the supply of the bottle openers. We've got a batch for tonight, a batch probably for next week's auction. And then there are just a few after that I'm just going to hang on to for auctions down the road. Sean Paul Bernard, he has sent me something. And he said, don't open it. Don't open it until you're going live. That's how he sounds. And tomorrow night, 8 p.m., members only. It's going to be a members only stream. Member appreciation stream tomorrow night. I'm going to open this up. There's probably something really inappropriate in here from Sean Paul Bernard. So we shall see. We shall see. We do have some fine art this evening. Some people were really excited for some fine art. You guys are crazy, insane in the membrane. We've got 42 in the house. 32 of you right now are being a bunch of booger pickers. Bunch of booger pickers. And because you guys are being a bunch of booger pickers, and if you don't know what that is, that means that you haven't hit the like button just yet. You are too busy picking your nose. You've got your thumb in your nose. Let me just get this all positioned. So this is called the booger like. And I've told you, and other people have told you, that you need to remove your finger from your nose. You need to remove your finger from your nose and slap that booger on the like button. This is called the booger like. So we are going to start this auction off with the booger like pure art. And we are going to start this off at $1 go. $1 go. And to sweeten the pot, I am going to include these two very limited stickers. This is number 42 of 50, and this is number 38 of 50. These will not be reprinted. So I will also throw in these stickers. I'm trying to stand this up, but it's like on the edge of the turntable thingamajig. But you'll also get these stickers. All right, so the stickers for the booger like. Coin Brothers is at 3. Bullion Bert is saying gross Stormy. We got the booger like, right? Slap that booger on the like button. 40 people still picking their noses. They haven't hit the like button yet. Get that booger out of your nose and just slap it on the like. We also have some giveaways for tonight. So let's see. Jay Stacking's going, members only jacket. Coin Brothers is at 3, and we're going to start counting it down to Coin Brothers. Is the art slabbed, says Sean Paul Bernard. It isn't. Damsel is at 4, looking to increase her Stormy collection. And there's a hair on it, too. There's a hair on it, too, Ted Jones, right there. A little scraggly hair, a little dripping action right there. 5 for Coin Brothers. And we have actually one more piece of art after this one. Mig Mang, he had suggested it. So we got a really special piece of art after this one. And Jim Mina, by the way, my friends, Jim Mina, not only did he join last week, but he has upgraded to Sith Lord. Thank you so much, Jim Mina. Much appreciated. Your name will appear in some future videos as well as on my website. I have a couple videos already uploaded, so it won't appear on those, but in the future, keep an eye out. Your name will be there. we've got Jim is at 6. Going to start counting this down at 3. JD Smith is enjoying it. Don't worry, JD. I will send one of these pictures to your home. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. And I'm typing in sold to Jim Mina. And we've got it. Oh, snipage from Director of Awesome. He won the mask sneeze from last week. And now he's at $10. We also have Michael Decker, who is currently the reigning champion at 12 auction wins. And the winner of the auction at the end of the year, whoever has the most auction wins, is going to get a 1/10 ounce gold coin. Currently have it sitting in the safe, ready to go to its new home. And Jimina is at 12. We got Herbash. We got Director of Awesome. And we forgot to do Big John McCarthy. He's getting warmed up here. But now they're fighting. Now they are fighting. And Jimina did one of those. But Director of Awesome did one of these. All right, so they are battling it out right now. We're going to start counting it down to the DOA at 3. Counting it down to DOA at 2. 20 for Jimina. Holy cow. Jim Mina just saying, come here, DOA. Let me introduce you to the chair. DOA just got a $20 bid to the face, but then Director of Awesome fires back with an elbow drop from the top ropes at 21. Out of control. And we have Brass Junkie. Brass Junkie says that is a massive cornflake booger. That's disgusting. Counting this down at 3. And this is going to go to Director of Awesome. Jim Mina is at 25 saying, heck no, we're Dorito doing this. Right off the bat. These two are going toe-to-toe, or lightsaber, fighting the 30 from Director of Awesome. Director of Awesome saying, it came out very nicely. All right. We got Director of Awesome is at 30. Jim Mina is at 25, counting it down to DOA at 3. Darcy Brada. Hello, Darcy, how are you? Counting this down 3. Oh my. Counting it down 2 to DOA, but he's like, I want the stickers too. And Jim Mina says, you can have the flaky booger. 1, typing in sold. And sold. You get the cornflake booger with your hair in it. Congratulations. First win of the evening over a really an incredible piece of art with a cornflake booger, as Brass Junkie said. Let me just type in DOA's name and give him a little 1 there. Congratulations, DOA. You'll get the stickers included too. Those stickers will not be reprinted. So those, my friend, are going to go to you. And let me just type in your name on the spreadsheet. Hope everybody is doing well. School started up for me, back in full swing. And it is crazy, crazy. Fine art booger. And that is going to DOA. One more piece of fine art. This was at the suggestion of Migmang. Let's see if Migmang is here. Boom. Look at that. This is called 999 Pure Aluminum. My friends, this is mixed medium here. Look at that. Mixed media. Medium. I always get that messed up. 999 Pure Aluminum. That is something. That is something else there. And we're going to start the bidding at $1. What's going on, Vertical? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Starting this at $1. And we will throw in these special Jim Mina with the $20 super chat. Holy cow, Jim. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, buddy. And we got the limited stickers. This is number 39. And this is number 43. All right, number 39 and 43 with the pure aluminum. This is something else. This is some mixed media special art. Thank you so much, Jimina. Bolognium next, says Brass Junkie. I want to share it. Please send my purchase to Jim Mina. So Jim Mina is going to get the Booger-like art. So that is going to Jim Mina. From DOA to Jim Mina. That is a nice gift for sure. Wait until Jim opens this up at home and people are like, what are you doing? All right, we've got Coin Brothers is at 2. Coin Brothers is at 2. Ozzy, if you are bidding, remember right now there's temporary no international shipping right now. Just because of the way everything is right now with the United States Post Office. Postal Service. There isn't anything illegal wrapped in that packet. Is there, Dove? No, there is nothing in there other than aluminum. It's pure aluminum. All right, counting it down to Coin Brothers at 2. Coin Brothers, counting it down to Coin Brothers. He's at $2 to Coin Brothers. Counting down 2. It might not last that long, though, Ozzy. And I'll email you. It's not going to be forever. It's not going to be forever. Counting it down 1 to Coin Brothers. And aluminum. Sold to Coin Brothers for $2. There we go. Look at that. Coin Brothers like, I will take this aluminum and crack your head with it. Congratulations, buddy. Let me just write this down. Aluminum art. Migmang, you missed, man, and that was your idea. That was your idea, too, the aluminum art. I went right to work, and I made mixed media aluminum art there. Pure aluminum, Migmang, going to Coin Brothers. All right, we got some good silver items up for tonight. We're also probably going to do some gold. So, yeah. And I'm very excited. Some of my videos, they've been getting a lot of views lately. Very excited about that. Let me grab the glove. Here you go, guys. The first silver item, which we all have come for. We've come for silver. We've come for gold. Here we go. You guys love these. This is the 1 ounce. And I'll fix that autofocus. Don't you worry. We've got the 1 ounce Aztec round. These are very, very popular. The real high level of detail on these rounds is stunning. If you ever get the 5 ouncer, I highly recommend that you do so. This round appears to have some sort of milk spotting on that side there. You can kind of see right over by his face. Very, very nice round though. And I am going to spin. Actually, that's perfect lighting right there. And we are going to start the bidding at $1 go. $1 go. And if my moderators wouldn't mind helping out the people that are trying to throw in bids, just let them know what the process is. Much appreciated. All right, Coin Brothers is with 1 win. Silver Wheels is at 5. Silver Wheels at 5. SSG is at 27. Barbara Carbone is here. Good to see you. Barbara Carbone, always good to see you. 30 for SSG Silver. 30 for SSG Silver. All right. Le Petite just misses. Just misses. All right. And we got SSG firing away. And Jimina is at 33. Jimina at 33. Let me scroll up here. All right. I don't know, Ink Scars. I do not know. 33 for Jim Mina. All right. Aaron Krause is in the house. Who's excited to see Krause? I know I am. Good to see you, Krause. SSG now is at 34. 34 for SSG. He's doing one of these. Just tossing people right through the booth. SSG is now at 34. Going to start counting it down to SSG. Jim Mina is at 40. Jim Mina said, get up on here. I'm going to get you I'll shoot you with that bazooka thing. Ah. All right, Jim Mina's at 40. Going to count it down to Jim Mina. Jim Mina is at 3. Counting it down to Jim Mina at 2. Counting it down 1. Make sure you are all... Oh, my word. From out of nowhere, Decker is here. Let's see it again. Watch. Here he goes. I got my man Jim Mina in SSG Silver. All right, so Decker is at 43. Decker now is at 43. Out of nowhere, Jules, also out of nowhere, saying, hold on, wrong window here. Here we go. Have a grenade. 22. All right, we've got a battle. You guys are gunning for the stuff. Those of you that are just popping in now, don't forget, I will probably have gold. In fact, I might throw some gold up very, very soon. Get off my lawn, says Barb. Damsel, Barb, Silver Wheels, Bullion Bert, the ladies of the Stacking Stormtrooper channel. CSM Steph, what on earth? Now I just saw Steph. Haven't seen you in like months, CSM Steph. It's been like 2 months. Let's do this again. CSM Steph is in the house. One more time. Hold on. Wait. Work. Oh, it's not working. There we go. Now it's working. All right. She hasn't been here for quite a while. Good to see you. Decker's at 47, counting it down to the deck at 3. Counting it down 2. All-Stars are in the house, says Sean Paul Bernard. And we might have the most amount of women in the chat right now at once. I think there's 5 or 6 of them right now. Rhonda Tolliver, the lucky one, hello. Good to see you. Ladies of the second Stormtrooper, huh? I think I sense more fine art coming. 50 for Migmang. 50 for Migmang. What's this one do? I don't even remember anymore. Hold on, what's this one? Nope, that's not a Dorito duel. Here we go. Bam! Cracking people's faces with the boards. Salivate Metal. Did you just call me a woman? I'm not a woman. I'm Salivate Metal. Yes, all right. Sal kind of sounds like Carl Lee Haley from what do you call it? Sling Blade. If you ever want to do an imitation of Sal, an impression of Sal, you just do Carl from Sling Blade, but slurp some coffee. Greetings, members, one and all, to the Salivation Nation. Today, we are going to auction off an Aztec calendar round. Let's explore. All right, we are at 50 for Migmang, counting it down to the Mig at 3. Counting it down to Migmang at 2. Counting it down 1. That's a nice Aztec piece. Sweet, all right. And sold to Migmang. Let's give him a knockout punch. Crack right to the head. Congratulations, Migmang. All right, Mig is on the board. All right, nice job, Mig. All right. I'm going to write your name on here. Mig. At 1. Have no fear, my friends. Where there's one, sometimes there's another. I'm going to put that aside to for Migmang. Here we go. I have one more. Boom, right there. We have one more right here. Turn this around. Okay, this one also, as you can see, a little bit of milk spotting along the side there. Still beautiful round. These are popular. These are popular. If I knew these were going to be as popular as they were, I would have bought a tube of them at least. I just bought a handful. We're going to start the bidding off at 30. Go. $30 go. All right. Let me write down Mig's name. All right. Little bit of booger spotting. Compliments of Stormy. JD Smith, if you want to bid, you got to become a channel member. Aaron Autry, what's going on? 33 for Jim Mina. Jim Mina is at 33, 35 for SSG. We have a brawl underway. All right, SSG is now at 35. All right. We got SSG is at 35. Gonna count it down to SSG. The last one went for 50. Counting it down 3. 36 for Jim. I do 10 Sal push-ups every morning. That's about 10 more than Sal does, Jay. Counting it down 3 to Jim Mina at 2. Jim Mina, the new Sith Lord, at 2. Counting it down 1. Sal's laughing, saying, that's not funny. I do 10 push-ups. 40 for Decker. Decker now at 40. Decker saying, you know what? Let me just get everybody involved here. Let's get out the whole squad. Just blast you. And some gold is coming up very soon. Very soon. I have to remember what the gold command is there. Okay, I see it. 43 for Decker. Decker is at 43. 43. 43. Doctor Who! Everybody, it is Doctor Who. He has not been here in a long, long time. Everybody, please welcome Doctor Who. If you're not already subscribed to the Who Man, please make sure you do. Doctor Who, good to see you, buddy. Counting it down 3 to Michael Decker at 43. Counting it down 2, Doctor Who. Counting it down, Jason Kivy, what's going on, bud? Counting it down 1. Stormy, any Morgan's coming to the block anytime soon? In a little bit. I have them in the rotation, but not for a little while. Counting it down, typing in sold, and 44 for SSG with the snipe. SSG with the $44 snipe. All right. Let's see. King T was asking if any Morgans, but King, you got to become a channel member to bid, buddy. Got to become a channel member. 62 of you in the house. Sorry, 66 of you in the house. 62 likes. 4 of you, if you wouldn't mind, please doing me a favor and hitting that like button. Kenny B. Kenny B. I'm registered. Kenny B. You have to become a channel member. Kenny B. Your name either has to be in green or in blue in order to bid. Salivate Metals says Aaron Autry saying good to see you. Sal, be good. Have a good night. So we will see you later, Salivate Metals. So now we have to be members. What about the registration I sent in? Kenny B, that $1 can be given back to you. It depends. Who did you register for? I don't mind giving you a $1, what do you call it? $1 credit, Kenny B, but you have to become a channel member. It becomes way too difficult using a spreadsheet and having it operated and updated by 4 different channels. And speaking of which, as that bidding continues, let me pull up this display capture here. Just a quick shout out to the participating auction channels. You got Guido on Mondays, myself on Tuesdays, Thursdays is ECP, and Silver Dragons is on Fridays. All right, so definitely check out those other auctions if you haven't done so already. All right, let me close that out. Let's see here. All right. Decker's at 46. Ozzy, have a good night, buddy, or a good day, or whatever it is over by you. Counting it down to Decker at 3. Counting it down to the deck at 2. 1 to Decker. And sold to Decker for 46. Not for a while, Bert. Not for a while. Decker with the win. Not right now. And Friday nights currently are occupied by Silver Dragon, so I probably wouldn't even do a Friday. We shall see. We shall see. Decker with the win. Congrats, Decker. All right, next item up is Let's put up... Ooh, I need the glove again. Here we go, guys. These are popular. These are popular. These are the COVID rounds. You guys went nuts over these when I had them. I haven't had these in a long time. So we've got a couple of these COVID rounds. So here you go. Let me flip this back over. All right, people have been buying these because of their historical meaning. We're gonna, Mike Wise saying to clean it, we're gonna start the bidding off at $30. Go. This is the COVID round. The Rona, says Jay, stacking. I did, Bullion Bert. Smear your boogers all over it to see some stuff. That's the spirit. 31 for the season of Dove. 35 for Aaron Kraus. Let me move this back a little bit. There we go. Tell me that you have a Murder Hornet round. I do not. I do not have a Murder Hornet round. 35 for Aaron Kraus. I didn't get into those. Silver Wheels is ignoring her bash. That is not okay. We have a brawl for this COVID round. Gold is coming up soon, my friends. Gold and a giveaway is coming up soon. All right, 35 for Kraus. Counting it down. 3 to Aaron at 35. This is actually a pretty good deal on these. Counting it down 2 to the Kraus. Counting it down 1 to the Kraus. Stacking Cat, a newer member of the Bucket Brigade. Decker's at 36. Decker is at 36. We've got Decker at 3. Counting it down 2. 37 for Kraus. I have a feeling that Kraus and Decker are going to have a little bit of a fight here. Kraus just did one of these. Just one of these Rex Kwandos to his head. To the Kraus. 37. Counting it down 3. Counting it down to the Kraus at 39. 39 now. Boom. Guitar smash. Oh my word. Oh my word. Do we get a waffle whip? And we got some waffle whip. There we go. That's for Coin Brothers. Kraus is at 40. Counting it down, and soon it's going to be a duel. Counting it down 3. Kraus at 2. Counting it down. What's up, Rocky Mountain? 42 for Decker. Decker's doing one of these Dove seasons right here, just blasting away. Decker now at 42. And Dorito Duel. Congratulations, you just activated the Dorito Duel Decker. Here we go. It's yours, bud, says Kraus. He backs away. Flatline has just arrived. Everybody say hello to the Flatliner. Good to see a Flatline racer. Countdown 2. Counting it down 1. And... sold to Decker. Congratulations, Decker. COVID. All right. Have no fear, my friends, because I did say we have a couple of them. So that being said, why don't we just throw up the only other one that I currently own? There it is. There's another COVID round, guys. Start this off at $30. Go. $30 go. All right. This is the only other one that I currently have. I don't have any more in stock. Usually when I see these types of things, I grab them as quickly as possible. All right. We got the deck on the board with 2. 40 for Kraus. All right, we got a brawl. And after this, we have gold. After this item is some gold. Give me some gold. All right, Kraus at 42. 41 for Director of Awesome. Kraus is at 42. Counting it down at 3. Counting it down 2. Wake up and slap your boogers, says Silver Wheels. 74 likes. She's saying slap those boogers. What the heck is going on with my computer? Get out of here, window. Thank you so much, Silver Wheels. Much appreciated. And Orion is here. Good to see you. Orion seems to be a very knowledgeable stacker based on comments left on my videos. Counting it down 1. Typing in sold. How is school going, Stormy? Flat. It is insane in the membrane. Putting it nicely. And sold to Kraus. Sold to Kraus. Wrong button. Here we go. Kraus just ragdolling everybody. It's a lot. Pick and flick, Coin Brothers says. It's a lot, Flatline Racer. Shortened days. Quicker classes. Scrambling from room to room. A lot of people still getting acclimated to the schedules. Crazy, crazy, crazy. A lot of work. A lot of work right now. And we're going to write Kraus. Yep, and I have 120 something students that I teach. And because I am a social studies teacher, I only see these kids once per week in person for 38 minutes. It is very hard to teach a lesson in 38 minutes. All right, guys, here we go. Who wants gold? Who wants gold? Oh my gosh, Great Lakes, I'm glad you're okay. Who would like for me to put up some gold? If there's enough yeses, then we'll do it. Let's see. Mike Y says, yes, please. I would like to clean the gold. Gold, never heard of her. Stacking Cat says, word. Only a couple people seem to want it. Kraus wants it. And Mike Y, Le Petit wants it. Randy says, give me. All right, Jim Mina, all right. All right, here we go. First, I kind of don't want to put this one up, but I'm going to. And this, my friends, is a really nice sovereign. All right, check this out. Right across his eye there, you can see that kind of like a scratch. Do you see it right there? Right by his eye? You can kind of see that. In the right light. Sometimes you can see it and other times you can't. Unless that's just the coin. But I think that's just a scratch. But this is a British sovereign. Flip this around. Really, really pretty. 1918. Alright. This is 0.2354 ounces of gold. Just close to a quarter. Just close to a quarter. Is that the White Ring struggle coin? I don't believe so. That was the one that Guido had sent me. Guys, we're going to start this one. It is very close. It is very close to a quarter ounce. No, it's on the coin itself, right by the eye. Borderland says, the gold. Sell me your gold. I want to buy your gold. He loves gold. He loves gold. Okay, guys, we're going to start the bidding at $520. Go. $520. Go. Still a really pretty coin. 1918. 1918. Pouch is hungry, Borderland Stacker. He says, we're going to start this at $520. Let's see. All right. Nobody's bidding. We're going to take it off the auction block. I'm going to start typing in 3. 2. $530 for Le Petit. Le Petit says, I'm your Huckleberry. I'll blast you with that. Do we hear 535? Close to a quarter ounce of gold is 0.2354. Le Petit is going to take it. Counting it down. 3. At 520, he's going downwards on his bid. Or her bid. So opening bid at 520. Do we hear 525? Synchronized falling off the truck, says Sean Paul Bernard. La Petite Silver's at 520. Counting it down to La Petite at 3. Counting it down 2. Counting it down. Mike Y, this is 0.2354. This is close to a quarter of an ounce. Counting it down 1 to La Petite. Unless somebody else throws out another $5. And typing in. So La Petite, are you at 520? Because now you're going downwards. So what's happening here, bud? Are you messing around or any AGEs, says Jim Mina? Not this evening. Not this evening. So La Petite, I'll give you, if you want to just retype your bid just to confirm you're at 520. Okay, you're at 520. Typing in sold to La Petite. 520 and sold to La Petite. Sold. Liu
Kang wins. Fatality.
All right, let me write this down for you. La Petite. British Sovereign. Congratulations. One second, La Petite, and then I can... All right, La Petite is on the board. Is that your first win, by the way, La Petite? La Petite, silver. All right, here we go. This is a quarter ounce Krugerrand. All right, we got a quarter ounce gold Krugerrand. Look at that luster. Look at that cartwheel just going across that beautiful neck beard. All right, and there we got the antelope or whatever the heck that is, a gazelle, whatever you want to call it, the horned deer. All right, guys, here we go. Squirrel. We're going to start the bidding on the Krugerrand. It's a quarter ounce. We're going to start it off at 500 go. 500 go. This is quarter ounce of gold. There we go. Look at that cartwheel. All right. Bullion Bert is at 500. Bullion Bert is at 500. 510 for Stacking Cat. Do we hear 515? 515. We already got a brawl underway. Herb says, I just picked up a 1 ounce. All right. Let's see. Any Mexican gold SSG? Not tonight. Not tonight. Counting it down to Stacking Cat at 3. 515 for La Petite. And guys, don't forget, if you look to the left-hand side of the screen down here, orders over $1,000, you need to pay $25 registered mail fee. That way, this can be sent to you in the safest way possible. 520 for CSM Steph. CSM Steph says, give me that Krugerrand. Bam. 520 for CSM Steph. Jay Stacking says, Stormy does have a lovely voice, though. Thank you. I actually am a little bit self-conscious of my voice. I feel like it's a little too Charlie Day, nasally a little bit. I don't know. Let's see here. What's going on here? Decker says, we got some gold on the board, my friend, and we're going to count it down. We got a quarter ounce Krugerrand, Michael Decker. Quarter ounce Krugerrand. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2 to CSM Steph. This is a quarter ounce, and we're currently at $520 to CSM Steph. Stormy has the best disorder voice. Counting it down 1 to CSM Steph. And I'm typing in sold. This is going to go to Steph, and she hasn't been here in a while. $525 with the snipe to Decker right there. Decker just sniped Steph. Steph, do we hear a $530? Rocky Mountain says, I think you sound dead. Sexy. Oh, thank you. Randy Matthews just misses. Randy. He's like, wait, let me try. How do you do this? Oh, wait. Whoops. Oh, wait. How does this work? Oh. It's all right, Randy. Try again. Shoot again. $530. Somebody say hello to Husky. There he is. What is going on, Husky? Good to see you, Husky. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow evening, members only live stream. An appreciation live stream for the members only. Guys get to spend some time with me. Ask me some questions like what the heck's wrong with me. All sorts of stuff. Counting it down 1. Typing in sold. Typing in sold. It's almost sold. Oh, my word. To Decker. And sold to Decker with another fatality. There we go.
Fatality.
Congratulations, Mr. Decker, on the quarter ounce. Put that off to the side. And let me just write this down. Decker. Let me update your score here. Another quarter ounce. That's right, guys. Another quarter ounce gold Krugerrand. Another quarter ounce gold Krugerrand. Check it out. 1980 gold Krugerrand. Here we go. We're going to start the bidding off at $1 go. $1 for this quarter ounce gold Krugerrand. There we go. If you guys want it, now's your chance. Kraus is at 500. Just takes it right there. Just goes right for it. Push it to the limit. Mike Y is at 250. Got Mike Y is at, but Kraus is at 500. So Kraus is at 500. Do we hear a 505? Counting it down, Herb is at 505. On the quarter ounce. Guys, don't forget. Write it down or something. Stormy members only live stream tomorrow evening. Don't forget. Randy Matthews just missed again. Kraus got the 510 bid and Randy's like, let me try this again. Oh, wait a minute. What's the big idea? Randy, I hope you don't sound like that. All right, here we go. Counting it down to the Kraus at 3. The last one just went for 525, 515 for Steph. Steph is at 515. Randy needs some milk, says Sean Paul Bernard. Kraus at 520. Processing. Bam! Wait to see us some Steph. Actually, here, let's waffle whip Steph. She's running out the door and gets the waffle iron to the back. Here, let's watch that again. There she goes, and bam! Drop that Krugerrand. All right, Kraus is at 520. Counting it down. Counting it down to Kraus at 3. What's going on, Heist? Good to see you, buddy. Counting it down 2 to Kraus at 520. 1 to Kraus. 525. 525. See some Steph throwing some steak right at Kraus's face. Don't forget, guys, you do have to pay by the end of the evening. Make sure you're paying by goods and services. Ink Scars is here. Good to see you, Ink Scars. Steph's at 525. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2. Jim Mina, be good. Thank you so much. Counting it down 1. Miss G-Shock, what is going on? Yes, there's a screw up. Steph is at 1. Typing in sold. Sold to CSM Steph. Let's give her this one right there. Bam! Just a little jab to the face. Oh, a snipe! Kraus is at 530. Do we hear 535? Last auction, Miss G-Shock won a 1 gram round. And Silver Streak won a Morgan dollar. And I accidentally switched the two. I sent the Morgan dollar to Miss G-Shock. So I just told Silver Streak, hang on to the 1 gram. And I would send her another. I also sent Miss G-Shock. I was going to be sending you a bottle opener. I actually had sent a bottle opener to you, but I sent it to the wrong person. Counting it down to the Kraus at 3, 2, counting it down 1, and sold to Kraus. Congratulations, Kraus, on the win. Kraus is in the house. Lots of gold tonight. Says Heist. We got one more piece of gold, my friends, and that's it for the evening. My friends, one more piece. This is the one that Guido sent me that you saw me fumbling with. I said the OCD is real. I couldn't get this darn thing, so I got the proper capsule for it. Really, really pretty. 20 francs. Gold rooster. This was the one that was in that video where you saw my OCD in full force, just rattling. I couldn't even do the video because I was just so annoyed. Guys, we're going to start the bidding on this gold coin. It's 0.1867. We're going to start the bidding at 440 go. 440 go. This is a beautiful one. Really, really nice. That's why I got it from my friend Guido. Really, really, really pretty. Silver Smith, hey Stormy, hey everyone with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Randy Matthews at 450. Mike Y misses. Mike Y is missing. Thank you so much, Silver Smith Shield. Mike Y, you want to throw out a 455? You can. Randy Matthews looking for his first gold win and his first auction win. You're only getting rid of it because of the slippery new... Okay, I'm going to not even read the rest of your comment, huh? 450 for Randy Matthews. Can I count this down to Randy Matthews? This is a really good deal. All right. Hold on, let me write this down. All right. Let me get this. All right, 455 for Decker. 71 in the house is Flatline. 80 like 74. Website says Wheels. I'll pull the website. Once I type in sold, you got to remind me, Wheels. Right when I'm saying sold, you got to start flooding me with website, because then I'll forget. And then we'll do a giveaway after my shameless plug. Counting it down 3 to the deck. SSG, any libs tonight? Unfortunately, negative, my friend. I do not have any Libertads. It is just insane how popular those coins are right now. Insane in the membrane. We will be doing a giveaway in just a moment. Counting it down 1. One of you will get the chance to win something from the pouch. Pinger Prospecting is here, and so is Ninja. What's going on? Where are all of you coming from? You all came from somewhere. Typing in sold to Decker and sold to Decker. Pile driver. Look at that. Decker trained for many, many years as a beef wrestler. A beef wrestler. That's what that is. See? He's made of beef and he's wrestling, dropping people on their heads. I don't understand. He's a beef wrestler. That's what that is. He's a beef wrestler. Let me go to the leaderboard and update this with another Decker win. Decker is on the board. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Decker, congratulations. Decker's little pile here. Just growing. And let's do the website. Let me do the website for all of you people who are new to my auction. Although I feel like a lot of you are probably seasoned veterans. Let's go to the display capture stacking stormtrooper.com. I haven't had the chance to send out another newsletter, but one will be coming out soon. We got the ticker there. And Jim Mina, your name will be over here. Although Jim, he's left already. But Jim, your name will be added to the Empire Elite, guys. If you want to become a Empire Elite member, the membership information is all within that link that is pinned in the chat. I do have a coin shop here for some really nice items. Soon I will be updating it again. I usually do it in waves. Also, believe it or not, I am not an Amazon affiliate. I was trying to. There was a glitch, or maybe I posted a link on here for something that was sold out. And Guido told me, he's like, yeah, if you post something that is like sold out and somebody clicks it, then it just shuts it all down or something like that. See, I don't even know what the heck that is, so I got to get rid of this thing. But these are all things that I have used either in my videos, things that I'm using all the time in my office. You've seen the studio videos and stuff that I use for shipping, stuff that I use for my prepping and my go bags. So this is almost just like a resource. I get questions all the time of, Stormy, where do you get this or where do you get that? The most asked thing I get right here, this coin box that you guys have seen me use. This was a gift from Darth Stacker. People are always asking me, where do I get my stuff? And then right here, the merch. All right, you got some cool new designs. All right, this has just been updated. And the newsletter, right? If you haven't already subscribed to the newsletter, you're going to want to subscribe. Type in your email address and click the send button. You have to just authenticate or verify the email, and then you're all set. That's all there is to it. All right, guys, let's do the giveaway. Let's go over here to the giveaway. Everybody, you're going to get ready to type in some nonsense. Everybody's going to have to type in some nonsense. Ready? Get ready to type in some nonsense. And there you go. Type that in. Get ready to type some nonsense. Get ready to type some nonsense. All right. There you go. Get ready to type some nonsense. Again, don't forget, I do not ship international at the moment. Eventually, I may. All right, we're going to start spinning this wheel. Let me get that wheel. Here we go. Just waiting for this to pop up. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Spinning that reel. Spinning that wheel. 14. We haven't had one of those in a while. Number 14. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Dove season. Dovey, Dovey, Dovey. Which would you like, Mr. Season? Which would you like? What would you like, Dove Season? Let's see. What does Dove choose? Everybody's saying, congratulations, Dove. Nessalino. What's going on, bud? Number 3. Good luck, Dove. Number 3 is... Oh, it's feeling rather light. Hold on a second. Oh, man. We are firing off blanks here. This is a gram round win. I'm going to actually upgrade it to like a quarter. Just for you. Just for you. How about that? Boom. All right, you win a quarter. It was going to be a gram. I just gave you a quarter instead. So there you go. That's the first time that's happened too. I thought I had filled that stupid thing, but at least you get a quarter instead of a gram. So I wonder what's in the others. Watch, they're all empty. Well, Dove, you got a Dove, you get a quarter. The empty bag turned into a quarter. It was magic. It was magic. One has a prize in it, and two has a prize in it. All right. So that was actually supposed to be a quarter in that pouch. Here we go. Guys, real quick. The melancholy presidents, they have to make their brief, very, very brief appearance. Guys, you guys, for whatever reason, enjoy these proof sets. So who do we have here? These are the very unpopular presidents. There we go. We got Harrison. Mm-hmm. We've got John Tyler. Yes. We've got Zachary Taylor. Mm-hmm. And James Polk. That's all the noises that they make. They're very upset that their porridge was served to them very lukewarm, room temperature. Guys, we were going to start this bid off at $5. Go! $5. Go! Let me get a sip of water. And this is $4 in the slab right there anyway. All right. $5 for wheels. The porridge pounders. Holy cow. Here we go. We got the porridge pounders. Gonna count this $10 to Mr. Randy Matthews. $10 to Randy. Jason Kivy, he has finally joined. I was waiting for that moment. You side-kicking animal. You crazy side-kicking martial artist from beyond. Thank you very much, Jason Kivy, for the support. Much appreciated. $10 for Randy. I'm laughing at Ninja, you idiot. And we got Maximus. What's up, Max? Counting it down 3 to Randy at $10. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. And sold to Randy. Nice job, Randy. Randy on the board with his first win. That is his first auction win. Nicely done, Randy. New job, first check coming tomorrow. Figured, what the heck, it's about time. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much, Jason Kivy. Jason, when you win your first item, all right, that's going to be your first auction win. That'll be your first auction win video clip. The next item, congratulations, Randy, for your first win. And you'll get extra swag thrown in your package there. Randy Matthews. And I met Randy, I believe, on another live stream for somebody who you all know I'm not a big fan of. Here we go. Here we go. I love this coin. Let me try to redo that. There we go. This is the Japanese trade dollar. This is a restrike. Check that out. That's the dragon. It's got the pearl. Beautiful. This is one of my favorites. This was from my collection. And I have a tattoo on my left arm that is very similar to this Japanese trade dollar coin. We are going to start the bidding on this one. These are not cheap, guys. Just to throw that out there. We're going to start this off at $51. Go. This was from my collection. This is the only one I owned because I was like, I have a tattoo that looks just like that. So I bought it. Silversmith is at 60. Running Eagle is saying, show it so we can make fun of your pipe cleaners. I shall not. Maybe you saw it in one of my Instagram posts, Running Eagle. Maybe you've seen it. 60 for Silversmith Shield. All right. Silversmith Shield is at 60. Very, very pretty coin. Intricate design. The dragon. Just a really, really cool coin. I had to buy it. Wasn't cheap when I got it. $60 going for 3, counting it down to Silversmith Shield. This is from the Stacking Stormtrooper collection, counting it down 2 on the restrike. Counting it down 1 on the restrike. Typing in sold. And sold. Congratulations. The horse kick to the face to SSG. Nice win, bud. Nicely done. Let me just do this real quick. All right, SSG is now on the board. Congrats, bud. All right. Stormy doesn't mess around. You snooze, you lose, says Max. That's right. That is right. Here we go, guys. Next item up. That's right, my friends.
Diabetes.
Morbidly obese bear coming at you. Coming in hot. 2018. This is a 2018 Panda. Morbidly obese Panda. All right, we're going to rotate this Panda. He can't exercise on his own, so we're going to exercise him for him. Pandemonium. All right, guys, we're going to start the bidding off at $34 on this Panda. Go. Here, we exercised him enough. This thing is just moving too slow. Let's just go like that. That's a good angle right there. All right, 34. Who's hungrier? Who's hungrier, the Panda or Stacking Stormtrooper? He needs a treadmill. Let me do this. All right. 35, 2018, Nessalino, 2018. That's right, Ted Jones. Right, he can't exercise himself, so we're just going to shake him for him. 36 for Damsel. Damsel likes the pandas. Stormy, that was Silversmith, not SSG. That one, that one, the last item. Let's see. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Silversmith Shield. Shield. I got you, Shield. You're good, bud. Sorry about that. Fixed. Fixed. Shield. All right, you're all set. You are all set. 38 for Randy Matthews. 38 for Randy Matthews. Gonna start counting it down. 3. Counting it down 2 to Mr. Matthews. Counting it down 1 to Mr. Matthews. And 40 for Migmang with a snipe. Migmang out of nowhere with the snipe. Very, very nice. Counting it down 3 for the sniping Mig. Counting it down 2. Randy Matthews fires back with the 41. Randy Matthews cracks him right across the chin. Unbelievable. All right. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2 to Randy. I always think of Coming to America, Randy, when you're on here. When they're like, Mr. Randy Watson. This place so fine, don't you agree? Mr. Randy Watson. Makes me think of you. Or, actually, your name makes me think of that movie, I should say. 45 for Migmang. I'm delirious right now, just so you know. And when I get delirious, I get loopy. When I get loopy, I start laughing at stupid stuff. And when I start laughing, it's actually sexual chocolate, Ted Jones, not sensual. Incorrect, Ted Jones. You better fix your movie stuff. Coming to America, man, I know that movie inside and out. Mr. Randy Watson, just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Come on, Silver Britches, sing it. Just let your soul glow. All right, counting it down. 2. Soul glow. 1 to Migmang. And typing it in. What's up, Pudenda? This is beautiful. What is that? Velvet? Sold to Migmang. Sold to Migmang. Congratulations, Mig, on the win. All right, let me write this down. Congratulations. Hold on, let me write down Migmang at 45. Congrats. I was just thinking about the part 2 where forget the name of the actor, Louis Anderson, I think. He's a comedian from the 80s. He's like, hey, first I'm washing lettuce, then I'll be on fries, and then that's when the big bucks come rolling in. All right, Migmang on the board. Nice job, Mig. All right, here it is. Now I'm up to fries. Royal fortune, my friends. and that's when the big bucks start rolling in. All right, $1, go. That's probably one of my favorite comedies of all time. If you guys remember, I've sold that Akeem coin. I had that one Zamunda Akeem coin. Yes, in the face. He put it in the face, right? The greetings, Your Highness. It is so good to see you. Greetings. And then she's like, what was that all about? He's like, oh, just some Louis Anderson. That's right. Oh, just some men I met in the restroom. All right, 45 for Bullion Bart. Stormtrooper made me leave your video, Silver Britches, says Nessalino. Randy's at 50. Guys, arguably, the design on this one is better than the Queen Anne's Revenge. Second in the series. These are not going to get any cheaper. Once the third one is released, which I imagine should be coming not too long from now, because this was released about 5 months ago, I would say, at least. Maybe even more, right, guys? Wait, was it last summer? I mean, it was a while ago. The next one's got to be dropping soon. Bullion Bart's at 51. When is the new one? Rocky Mountain says it's got to be at least a couple years. They had everybody signed on. And apparently the premise of the next movie is supposed to be where Akeem is, he finds out that he has a son and he has to go to the back to the United States to find his son. Bert's at 53. Randy's at 52. All right, second year does look better. This will go for 120 once the third one comes out, says Sean Paul Bernard. Silver Heist says, things are good, Pudenda Johnson. It's good to see you, Pudenda. Bert's at 53. And then the beer flu, says Ted Jones. Exactly, the beer flu shut that all down. Counting it down 3. I just hope that they're able to film it. I'm out, Bert. I'm hoping they're able to film it. Because if they could get James Earl Jones in there, counting it down to Bullion Bart at 53 at 2, they could get James Earl Jones. You know, he's got to be ancient. I mean, how old is he? Jules is at 54. 55. Jules now at 55. Yeah, I think Arsenio would be in it. I think they had everybody on board. Jules at 55. Maximus, you have to become a member. It's $1.99. So we're all able to see the green or the blue. Sean Paul Bernard says sucks Louis won't be in there. Did he die? How long ago did he die? Sean Paul Bernard. That Silver Heist, Cleo McDowell. I forget the name of the actor. I think he is still around, actually. Sean Paul says he's 89. Bullion Bart's at 56. I haven't, Rebel Stacker. I haven't. McDowell's Burgers. McDonald's has the Golden Arches. I have the Golden Arcs. Let's see. 3. Counting it down to Bullion Bart at 56 at 2. Counting it down. Jules at 57. Maximus, it's just standard practice with a bunch of the auctions now. It becomes too cumbersome trying to manage who's a legit bidder and who isn't. And it helps the moderators. Sometimes people who were registered, moderators would time them out. It became a big mess. They have the Big Mac. We have the Big Mick. Bullion Bert's at 58. Guys, if you haven't checked Silver Britch's latest video, why he stacks, hey, YouTube, Silver Britches, this is why I stack. 58 for Bullion Bert. Counting it down 3 to Bullion Bert. Counting it down 2 to the Bert. 1 to Bert. And so Jules with the snipe. Jules with the snipe. Congratulations on the snipage, Jules. Congratulations on the snipe. Jules is at 60. Maximus, type something. Type something, Maximus. Say hello, Maximus. Maximus, say hello if you're still here. All right. Jules Bullion Bert is saying, I am out. Blueberry, new to the stacking community. Good to see you, Blueberry. Typing in 3. Typing, he's gone, says Running Eagle. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1 to Jules. Typing in sold. And sold. Congratulations. Sold to Jules for 60. Congrats on that win. Let me write this down. 60 to Jules. Nice job, dude. James Earl Jones is crazy old. He's 89. They got to film fast. If they don't, then we're screwed. Then we're screwed. Because he has to be in the movie. He has to be in the movie. All right. Jules wins that one. They can CGI him in. They could. I don't know what kind of budget that they would be operating with. But I'm sure they absolutely could. That's a good point. All right, guys. Here we go. We're going to do some bidding and some buy it nows. First, we're going to do some bidding. Here we go. The Pew Pew coin, guys. This is the last one of the 3rd series. This is the last challenge coin of the 3rd series. This is not silver. This is zinc. Number 93. This is the last one that I own. Up for grabs. Pew Pew coin. All right, guys. Here we go. We're going to start the bidding off at $10. Go. This is the 3rd in the series. 3rd in the series. Good night, Heist. Have a good one, buddy. Nope, Desalino 100 sold a long time ago. This is the 3rd one in this series. The 3rd challenge coin. 25 for Silversmith Shield. Gonna start typing in 3. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. Typing in sold. And sold to Silversmith Shield. Silversmith Shield at 25. Congratulations. Let me just put this in here. Shield is on the board. with another win. Just do this. All right. Congrats, Shield, on the win. Put this to the side. Everybody, make sure you check out Silver Husky. Silver Husky, he does a lot of live streams, has some good videos. Sometimes he does some auctions. You definitely want to check him out if you haven't done so already. All right, Silversmith Shield. He's also been a very, very supportive individual of the Stacking Stormtrooper channel. Has sponsored some giveaways. Absolutely, Husky. All right, my friends, here we go. We're going to do some buy it nows. We're going to start. You got to be fast here. You got to be fast. Fast, fast, fast. Restore me. How come I'm not on the list with 2? Let me see, Kraus. Hold on, bud. Looking. Oh, all right, here. Because I've got sidetracked. So I'll put you on there right now. Get out of here, Coin Brothers, with your 1. Kraus is now in the house. It's a Kraus house. Beat it. All right, here we go. Get ready. This is number 76. Number 76. All right, here we go. Bottle opener challenge coin. We're going to start this off. We're going to actually do a buy it now for $30. Let's see. $30. Bin. Buy it now for $30. This is the challenge coin that also is a bottle opener. So it actually has a purpose. And it is binned to Coin Brothers for number 76 to the Coin Brothers. Coin Bros. Congratulations to Coin Brothers on that one. All right, move this to the side. Coin Brothers. There's not many of these left. I'm already in the process of getting the next series done, and you guys are going to probably enjoy them. Probably. Here we go. This is number 78. Number 78. And we're going to do some buy it nows on this one. Get ready. $29 bin. Buy it now for $29. You never know. Inefficient. What's going on? Bin to Rebel Stacker. Rebel Stacker got that one at $29. Are you implying we don't enjoy them all? I'm just saying that I like to keep changing them up. They keep on changing, and I like to kind of just breathe new air, life into them. So you will like the next ones, only just because of what I have planned. I think you're going to get a kick out of them. So this is going to Rebel. Nice job, Rebel. Here we go. Next item up. Number 79. Number 79. Get ready for it. This one, we are going to do a $25 bin on this one. $25 bin. Bin for Kraus. Kraus got that one. All right. Congratulations, Kraus. Remember I said there's a batch for tonight, and then a batch for next auction, and then that's it. So if you guys haven't gotten these, you're gonna have to try to get on them tonight, or hopefully next auction. All right, this is number 80. This is number 80. Nice whole number, guys. We're gonna do this one at 33 bin. 33 bin on this one. This is number 80. We are almost out of these. Almost out. Almost out. Silver Wheels with the win. We are cruising, my friends. Cruising. I'm not going to tell you how many more are left, but let's just say not much more for tonight. All right. There we go. Blink and you'll miss it. Here's number 81. Number 81. Individually numbered. We're going to do this one. We're going to start this one off. We're going to do a bin for 22. Bin. Goods and services. Yep. Silversmith. Goods and services. Brass Junkie with that one. Look at that. You guys were trying on that one. Brass Junkie. You guys got to be quick. Guys got to be quick. Let me write down Junkie. Okay, and this is the last one of the evening. Last one of the evening. This is number 82. 82, last one of the evening. And we are going to do 31 bin. 31 on this one. Thank you, Silversmith. You have to be a member of the channel to bid. Let's see. And much appreciated, Silversmith Shield. Michael Decker with the bin at 31. All right, Decker. Put this with your gold stuff. All right. Let me come down here and fix the leaderboard. Is Fish still in the house? Because we got some stuff that Fish likes. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful peace dollar. 1928. 1928. Hey, Fiat. Good to see you. 1928. Beautiful luster on this peace dollar. Check that out. This is a very, very pretty coin. Some people call it a luster bomb. All right, guys, we are going to start this luster bomb off. This is a 19... Hold on, let's get this there. Looks like a 1928. 1928. Right? Doesn't that look like an 8 or does that look like a 3 to you guys? I'm having a hard time deciphering. Looks like a 1928. 1928. Here we go. It's like in some angles it looks like a 3, in others it looks like an 8. A blast white luster bomb. Guys, we got to start this off at $35. Go! Blast white luster bomb. Darth Stacker, ladies and gentlemen. Darth Stacker. Silver wheels, be good. Darth Stacker has an auction. Darth Stacker, if you want to put the... no problem, Coin Brothers. Darth Stacker, if you want to tell everybody when your auction is. All right, we've got Borderlands at 40. Darth is at 45. Darth is bidding on the luster bomb. He's like, I love the luster bomb. 28 is a key date, says Running Eagle. Silversmith says key date. All right. You guys know about the numismatics more than I do. Right? Isn't that a 28? You guys were saying it's a 28. Is it a 3 or a 28, guys? It's an 8. Man, that is throwing me off. You guys judge. You guys were saying it was a 28. At first I said it was a 23. Then you guys were like, no, it's a 28. What's up, Bullet? Let's get all up in that. Yeah, it's an 8. But see, look. You're looking at the one, it looks like an 8. And then you turn it that way, and it looks like a 3. The heck is it? Is it an 8 or a 3? See what I'm saying? That's an 8. It's an S, says Nessalino. It's like screwing with my brain here. It's like you look at it one way, it looks like a rabbit, and the other way, it looks like a duck. Enrico's saying 23. Cornbrothers is saying 23. It's a 192S. We're going to go with the 3 on that, guys. 1923, it looks like. That's what I said at first, and then some people were like, it's a 28. Luster bomb. We're going to go with the 3. See, now in that angle, it looks like an 8. Good Lord. If that was a 28p, that would be worth thousands. I'm not kidding. All right. Let me see this stupid thing. Looks like a 3 to me. That looks like a 3. Turn the light down. Let's see. That doesn't help any. Some angles. Look, there. Look, that looks like an 8. Right? When I go like that, that looks like an 8. And then you go like this, it looks like a 3. Well, I don't know. I can't tell. And you guys are having a hard time telling just as much as I am. So, all right, it's a 3. Everybody's saying it's a 3. Helps a lot. Clearly a 23. All right, yep, it's a 3. Check the images. So we got a 23. 1923. So we got Borderland is at $51. I didn't see a mint mark. Correct. No mint mark. No mint mark. Beautiful luster on this one. Borderland is at 51. Dude, that's a 3. If it's a 3, I'm out, says Darth Stacker. And Jonathan Reese is saying, I have a 1923 next to me, and he says, that does not look like a 3. I don't know. 1923 Philly. Look, if you guys want to take the gamble on it and hope that it's an 8, I mean, you got some of Reese is saying he's got a 3 in front of him, and he's saying it doesn't look like it. Let me pull out the book here. So I'm looking at this thing, and now you guys have me all confused. Microscope time. I do have a, what do you call it? I do have a loop. I don't have the microscope camera. 1920. Let me grab the loop. Wonder if we could see it in the loop in the camera. It's a 192S, says Britches, and inefficient. Inefficient, you're like the constitutional king. You got to let us know here. All right, let's see if this is even going to work. I don't know if this will work. Hang on. What do you think, guys? That looks like a 3, doesn't it? That looks like a 3. Right? That looks like a 3. Yeah, that's got to be a 3. That's a 3. Man, that would have been cool, right? If that were like 28, that was worth thousands. Look, I've sold stuff to Silver Heist. He won a gold-plated silver bar. It was like a 1-ounce gold-plated silver bar, and he won it. It was worth like $400. He got it for like 30. All right. Someone tampered with it, says Britches. All right, so we got Borderlands at 51. Counting it down, 3 to Borderland at 51. Nah, Borderland, that's nice of you if it were, but you would win it fair and square. My loss is your gain if this were an 8. Counting down 2. Counting it down 1 to Borderland at 51. And typing in sold, it's fake, says La Petite. And sold to Borderland.
UK wins.
It's an indecisive coin. It can't tell what year it wants to be. That's right. Borderland on the board with a win. Red Book 1928 peace dollar, 28 grand. Could you imagine that? Yeah, I'm looking at this thing. It looks like a 3. Looking at it dead on in this light. Now I see it too. Not even in there. Here, let's see. Let's see if I could... Hold up. Looks like a 3 there. Look at that. 3. That's a 3. Clear as day. Right there. 1923. All right. Borderland. Congrats, Borderland. Got some more stuff, guys. Here we go. Some people were asking me earlier for the Morgan dollars. Look at that. 19 hundo. Crystal clear 3 in that angle. 1900. Oh. S for suspicious. 1900. Here we go, guys. We're going to start this off at $1. Go. Look at that. Starting a Morgan dollar off at $1. All right, 1900. New Orleans. Get it while it's there. Got a bunch more items. Good stuffs for tonight. 25 for the Kraus. Kraus in the house. All right. Just dropped something. All right. Ooh, 29 for the Stackernator. Doth Stacker. All right, let's see. I just got a proof of my new sticker. These turds. One second, guys. All right. Let's see what happens with that. Just requested a change on the proof. All right, 29 for Darth Stacker, counting it down. 3. I think you'll enjoy the next sticker as well. I'm always making new designs. Creativity just flowing. Counting it down. 1. We'll do a giveaway in just a couple moments. Typing in, is that an $80 coin? Hey, what's going on, Silver Knight? Thank you for being here, and thank you for the $5 super chat. Migmang's at 30. Migmang, boom, with the snipe. Darth knows what's up. Darth's at 29. Migmang is at 30. Now you guys have me wanting to check it, like double check everything. You're like, that one could be worth $7,800. What do you guys know that I don't? You know, a lot of the times, guys, I don't even check. Like, I just get the stuff that I think you guys are going to like, and I just put it up there. 1900 New Orleans, huh? 1900 Oh. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Decker at 30. 1900, hold on. 1900 New Orleans. 1900 New Orleans. Check this out. 1900. Oh, well, that's not it. That's a 1900. Oh, all right. So never mind. 33, 34. You guys are saying it's like 80 something bucks. What are you guys talking about? 1900 OE. That's like an error. That's like if it were an error. I'm not listening to you guys anymore. I'm not listening to you anymore. All right. And guys, if you don't have if you do not have this, you got to get yourselves one of these books. All right. That will help you tremendously to know the value of the different coins that you've got. All right. Mig is at 35, counting it down. 3. There are 1900 O over CC. Yeah, that's the other one. That's the other one, but this isn't. This isn't the O over CC over the Carson City. All right. Counting it down 3 to Mig. Hey, oh. Where is that guy anyway? Counting it down 2. Always have my red book by my side. 1. And sold.
This
Sold to Migmang.
now!
Oh, crack. Right into that wall. Congratulations, Mig. All right, let's find your name in my pile of stuff. Mig is on the board with 2 wins. All right, some more constitutional. We're going with a double whammy here. We got a 1913 and a 1913. 2 1913 Barber dimes. Philadelphia. 2 1913 Barber dimes. This is a barbershop duet. All right. Migmang has 2 wins right now. Migmang's got 2 wins right now. Oh, 3 wins. Yes, he does. There he is. He has another pile on the other side of my desk. Migmang's on the board with 3 wins. 3 wins for the Mig. 3 wins for Migmang. All right, guys. We're going to start this off at $3 go. $3 go. All right. ECP is in the house. What's going on, ECP? Good to see you. $5 for Decker. All right. Borderlands at 7. Darth is at 5. Guys, don't forget ECP. He's got his auctions on Thursdays. Or as he likes to say, Thursdays. He's got his auction on Thursdays. Got my auction on Thursdays. Counting it down to Aaron Krause is at 9. Any more 3 9s fine? Like 3 9s fine what, Randy? Silver? Oh, yes. I have lots still coming, Randy, if that's what you're asking me. Usually I do some constitutional and mix it in there. 10 for Decker. ECP. Free that man. Free ECP. Free ECP. Yes, Randy, lots. I have a lot more still coming. Counting it down. 3 to Decker. Counting it down. 2 to Decker. 1 to Decker. And sold to Decker. Congratulations, Decker. Congratulations. Oh, whoa. Snipe. Oh, my word. Krause with the snipe. 12 for Decker. ECP, we auctioned off about an ounce of gold earlier. Did 4 gold coins. Almost an ounce in total gold weight. Counting it down to Decker. 3. 2 to Deck. 1 to Decker. 13 to Krause. These two want the Barbers. Don't get them going on shrimp, says Randy Matthews. Man, I think I need to get another gold maple. I don't know. I think I need to get another one. These 1 ounce gold maples, they have like a thicker, like a heavier, denser feeling to them than the 1 ounce gold eagles. I know their diameter is less, but I don't know. I like them. Counting it down to Decker at 3. This is going to be a Dorito duel. They're summoning the Dorito duel too. Unless Kraus fires back. Dorito Duel.
Dorito Duel!
Oh my word. Another Dorito Duel is activated. Yee! Two Barbie time! And stick them both to the belly button. Alright. 15 for Kraus. I got 2 of them last month to Sean Paul Bernard. Do a golf for that gold maple. Yeah, right. Counting it down 3 to Aaron. Counting it down 2 to Aaron at 15. 1 to Aaron. Sold to Aaron Kraus. Sold. King Barbie Dime's not going in the belly button. Congratulations, Kraus, on the win. Kraus on the win. All right, let's move this off to the side. Where is Kraus's pile? There we go. Let's put that there. All right. That Ducat you got is huge. It is. All right, here we go, my friends. Randy was asking for some
the most wonderful year.
Some 999 action. We got a 2012 Kookaburra. 2012 Kookaburra. Look at that guy. He is crazy nutty. He is crazy. Look at him. 2012. This is from the Stacking Stormtrooper collection. We are going to start the bidding on the Kookaburra at 42 go. This is an older Kookaburra. All right. There we go. All right. Kookaburra. Who wants a Kookaburra? Cool Kook. There we go. 2012. 43 for Randy Matthews. 2012, Sean Paul. 2012. Counting it down to Randy at 3. If I don't see enough movement, we just start moving along, my friends. Move along. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. Typing in sold to Randy Matthews. He is so happy. He just got this like 10-year-old Kookaburra. Congratulations, Randy. Randy Matthews. Nice job. Randy on the board with 2 wins. And, my friends, highly collectible coin. You guys go nuts over this. This is the Zeus Gods of Olympus coin. Very limited mintage. There were only 13,500. By the first day that these were being sold, they were already selling out at 60-something bucks a piece before the day had even ended. These were probably one of the craziest first day releases ever. Guys, we're going to start the bidding off on this one at $50 go. Do you know why the coins are called barber coins? Is that by like the person that designed the image? Jason Kivy, 50 for Bullion Bart. He broke his shoulder. He popped out his rotator cuff fighting other gods. All right, 51 for 3 9s. 51 for 3 9s. This is cheap, and we're going to start counting it down. That's what I thought, the sculptor of it. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2. Wow, 3 9s is getting a super steal on this. I can't believe it. Steph is at 52. Ming's at 55. I cannot believe 56. Zeus stands like a diva. He does a little bit. It's just his hip off to the side there with his long flowing hair. Oh, that's right. We haven't done a horse punch in a while. Horse punch! Horse punch! Horse punch! Here, I'll try it again. Horse! Horse! Horse punch! To Bullion. Bart's at 58. Bart's at 58. Counting it down to Bart at 3. Counting it down 2 to CSM Steph is at 3. Counting it down to CSM Steph at 2. Giveaway after this. Ming's at 60. Who wants Zeus more? Counting it down 3. 61 for Steph. I got a fever. The only prescription is more horse punch. 62 for Bart. Horse punch. Horse punch. Horse. Horse. Horse punch. 62 for Bart. Counting it down 3 to Bart. Counting it down 2 to Bart. Counting it down 1 to the bullion Bartmeister. And typing in sold. Gonna win that. Steph's at 65. Steph's at 65 with a snipe right across Bullion Bart's belly. Bullion Bart's big belly. Bullion Bart's big blubbery belly. Counting it down 3. Bullion Bart's big blubbery belly. 2. 1. Typing in sold and sold to see some Steph. Sold to see some Steph. Wow! Congratulations on the Zeus. There you go. The nice alliteration. The quintuple B. CSM Steph. She hasn't been around in a long time. She finally wins something. Woohoo! Good to have you back, Steph. I was just talking to ECP the other day. I'm like, she's not around anymore, man. She hasn't been to my auction in like 2 months. It's like, I don't know what to tell you, Stormy. It's like, did you upset her? I'm like, I don't think so. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get ready to type. I don't know, Randy. 10 on the one and 43 on the other, so 53, Randy. Make sure you're jotting it down. You're lucky I was able to see it on my spreadsheet like that, but it's hard for me because I have multiple wins. Here we go. Get ready to type. Bullion Bart's big blubbery belly. 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 It shakes a lot like a bowl full of jelly. Bullion Bart. Bullion Bart. Don't get hurt for the Bullion Bart. Here we go. Spinning the wheel. Bullion Bart. 1. Now that was easy enough. Holy cow. All right, here we go. Let's get my... Where the heck is the display capture? Display capture. There we go. All right, there we go. Bullion Bart. Boom. Aimer Annuity. Aimer Annuity. You won. So what do you want? 1 or 2? Can't type while laughing, says Randy Matthews. Bullion Bart's big blubbery belly shaking around like a bowl full of jelly. Is Amara Nudie going to pick? Where is this guy? Or woman? 2. All right, good luck. 2 to Amer Anudi. Here we go. You got the gram. You got the gram win. So that means the bigger prize is in that number 1 pouch. So, Amer Anudi, make sure you email me your address and I will send this off to you. All right, and I'll write your name. I'm going to just call you Amer. Even though that's not at all how you pronounce it, I'm just calling you Amer. What up, Amer? What's going on, Amer? That's what I'm calling you, Amer. All right, guys, here we go. Everybody say hello to Amer. They're all saying, hey, Amer. Amer. Here we go, guys. I'm going to keep it in the flip. This is the 2020 Korean tiger. The little cub. Look at that little cub. Aww. It's like ruining somebody's tapestries there. I don't know what it's doing. It looks like it's like climbing over that building. It's climbing. It's a giant cat. It's a giant cat. Then you got the Korean Peninsula with that little safety security feature right there. All right. So this is the South Korean 2020 Tiger Cub. I'm going to leave it in the flip because I don't want to handle the thing. All right, guys, we're going to start this off at $31. This is a beautiful metal. The series is really, really pretty. I did sell them off. I kind of somewhat regret it, but these are very pretty. $1 million. $1 million. In fact, I'm going to tape the flip. I'm going to tape that flip at the top. I'm going to tape that down. There we go. Just hold it in place there. All right. Just keep it shut. 33 for the Kraus. Kraus is 33. These are pretty silver medals. South Korean tiger. ECP taped down on it. Taping down on it. Reese got a haircut. 35 for ECP. ECP at 35. 40 for 39s. 39s is at 40. ECP missing. 39s at 3. Counting it down 2. 41 for Steph. We got a brawl. Got some brawling action here. Got some cool pieces still coming your way, guys. ECP. 45 for Mig. 46 for Steph. Still brawling. Who wants the tiger cub crawling over the building? Look at it. It's a giant tiger cub. It's like, honey, I blew up the tiger. Counting it down to Steph at 3. 48 to Mig at 3. Steph is making a comeback, says Johnny Reese. Steph is at 50. Borderland at 49. A lot of action on this baby cub. I love the baby, says Nessalino. All right. We got Don't Call It a Comeback. Steph's been here for years. Actually, she's only been here for a month. Actually, she hasn't even been here for a month. She hasn't been here in 2 months. So she's been here for about an hour and a half. All right. Sold to Carol Baskins. 3 to CSM Steph. Counting it down. 2 to CSM Steph. We do love her. That's why we were wondering where the heck she was. Guido is in the house. Guy tells me he's going to call me back. Never hear from him. Never, ever hear from him. Here we go. Hey, vowel sounds. What's going on, Guido? Good to see you, Guido. I'm going to count this down. Mig Bang at 52 at 3. Counting it down 2. 1. Sold to Mig Bang. Oh my word. Mig Bang just dropping it like it's hot. Mig with another win. And let me fix your leaderboard score. Mig on the board with 4. So this goes into Mig's pile. And since you guys loved that little cub, there's another one. There we go. Another little crazy giant cub doing its thing on that building. $40. We're going to start the bidding off at $40. Go. $40. Go. I'm going to start that at 40. Beautiful South Korean metal. Let's flip this around. Very, very nice. All right, there's the baby cub. 45 for Steph. Guido doing the little tigers. We get a sip. All right. Read that to me, Stormy. Read what to you, Steve Woods? What am I reading to you, my friend? 45 to Steph. Counting it down. 3 to Steph. Needs more slurping. 2 to Steph. 46 to 3 nines at 3. Guys gotta be quick tonight. Counting it down 2 to 3 nines. Counting it down 1. Read the coin. I can't read that. CSM Steph is at 3. I need a shameless shout out and pinned comment in the chat. Please give away silver. I'm not going to pin it because I have my link already pinned up there, ECP. But every once in a while, if you want to drop your reminder there, you can just drop that in there in the chat. 47 for Steph at 3. Give away a silver $50 on me, says ECP. So we're going to do a giveaway after this for ECP. Silver Bridget says, or do the rainbow. I have given out so many rainbows. Let's see. 48 for Borderland. Counting it down 2 to Borderland. 49 to Steph. Walker half. ECP is going to give away a Walker half on this next giveaway we're going to do after this item. It's from ECP, so you'll email him. Whoever wins it. Counting it down 3 to Steph. 2 to Steph. 1 to Steph. And sold to CSM Steph. Congratulations, Steph, on the win. So we got that. Steph. Nice job. Steph on the board with another win. Where is your pile, Steph? Nessalino, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. There we go, Steph. Steph's got the Zeus and the baby tiger. All right, here we go. giveaway time for ECP. And we're going to do the Nightbot. Let's see. This is ECP's winner. Let's see what happens. So whoever wins this, Jonathan Reese. Reese, email ECP. Jonathan Reese, you need to email ECP. And you won ECP's Liberty Walker giveaway. Thank you so much, ECP, for the generous giveaway in support of the channel. Congrats, Reese, on the win. All right, guys, here is a very nice and expensive coin. This is the Emu, guys. The Emu is a limited mintage series. I believe this is either the third or the fourth in the series. These are not cheap. These are the Emus. These are popular. I have sold the three-legged Emu, I believe, to CSM Steph on that one auction. Guys, we are going to start the bidding on this Emu at $46. Go. CSM Steph, she won the three-legged Emu on one of my auctions. Crazy, crazy. We are at 50 for Borderland. Borderland is at 50. Mr. Bigglesworth, currently, no, but that can always change. I used to ship international for a long time, and then because of the craziness with the U.S. Postal Service, things have been getting either lost or have been delayed and stuck in customs for months on end. So once things kind of get back to normal, then then I'll start shipping international again. We got 55 for 3 9s. 55 for 3 9s. We got a brawl for the Emus. Emu brawlage. All right. 55 for 3 9s is going to count it down at 3. It's a beautiful coin. Counting it down 2 to 3 9s. 1 to 3 9s at 55. 56 for Steph. Steph is looking to get a championship 60 to Migmang. Holy cow. Migmang is doing one of these, getting all the commandos in action here. Look at him going nuts. All right. Counting it down 3. That's correct, ECP. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2. Steph. Don't forget, everybody, tomorrow night, I'm doing another stream, Members Appreciation Stream. It's for members only. If you have a wrench, though, I do believe you are able to get in. 1. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Typing in sold. Sold to Migmang for 60. Migmang. Congratulations. Saying,
You look like a
nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Look at the sleepy guy on the bottom left. Sleepy, go to sleep. Congratulations, Mig. Nice win, buddy. Migmang on the board with another win. Oh my word. Is Migmang going to take this one tonight? Is Migmang going to get on the board? Holy cow. We'll find out. We will see. All right, here we go. These are really, really pretty. These are the Kronos. The Kronos coins. Look at the detail of that coin. $6. Interesting. Right? You got the $6 because you got the 6 in that 6th position on the clock. So this is a $6 coin. Very, very interesting. Got the infinity symbol there. The Tokelau coin. 3 9s fine silver. Beautiful, beautiful coin. And look at the field in the background on this Kronos coin. Look at that. Kind of like that paisley type of thumbprint looking background there. $6 coin, guys. Very, very interesting. Look at that detail on that coin. That is pretty. All right, guys. We are going to start this off at 41 go. Kronos coin. If you guys wanted to be cool, you could put like a band on it and wear it as a watch. You can pretend that it's a full silver watch. 55 for 3 9s. This is a more unique item. $6 coin. 58 for Kraus. Edging looks dope. It is. Look at that. That rim there. Very, very cool. Like a herringbone type of, or like a rope, kind of like braided looking thing. It's got a high level of detail throughout. Even in the clock. If we could zoom in on that clock. Look at the feathers in there. Even on the inner part of the clock. Look at the numbers. Super detailed. Very, very nice. Counting it down 3. Super cool idea. You could turn it into a watch, drill small hole for hands and gears on the back. 61 for, it's at 11:55. That's true. 61 for 3 9s. 5 minutes to midnight, says Aaron Kraus. Decker says he's got one. 3. I could tell time, ECP. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. Typing in sold to Steph. And sold to CSM Steph. Let's do another one of these. Let's just do that. Just bam, right into that wall. Oh, snipe from Mig. Mig got a snipe at the very last moment. Now my throat is starting to hurt. I'm getting run down. I can't tell you what it's been like at school. The running around, it's like nonstop. I can't explain to you what it's like. Can't explain to you what it's been like. It's been absolutely insane. 65 for Steph. All right, gonna count it down. Mig says, take it, Steph. 3 to Steph. 2 to Steph. Be right back, says ECP. 1. And sold to Steph. Sold. There you go. Just throwing people on the pavement. She's not messing around. Steph on the board with 3 items. Nice job. All right, here we go. Silver pour time. Check out that Mutiny Metals pirate. Look at that pirate with the eye patch there and the ship in the background. Really nice. 1 ounce pirate round. Yarr. All right, starting the bidding off at 31. 31 go. 31 go. Mutiny is sick. Love the pirate stuff, says Johnny Reese. That they are. 31. 35 to Darth Stacker. Darth is at 35. Darth Stacker's at 35. And who won the Emu? Mig Mang, you won the Emu. How much did you win the Emu for? 60, Mig? I forget. Mig Mang, if you could say my name in the chat, type my name and tell me the amount. I believe, was it 60? I can't remember, Meg. I apologize. I could try to scroll up if I could catch it. 60. Looks like. It was 60. 40 for 3 nines. Yeah, I just scrolled up Coin Brothers. I was able to see it. Counting it down, 3 to 3 nines. 2 to 3 nines. 1. Decker at 41. Jules is at 42. Handful of more items still up for the auction, my friends. Decker's at 43. 45 for Meg. You guys are battling. Who wants this Mutiny Metals pour? Look at that. You guys are just going nuts. 45. $47. Still brawling. Look at that. Jules just throwing one of those to the maple stackers. Jules at 47. Gonna start counting it down. 3. 50 for 3 nines. Firing back with one of these from the bushes. Blasting them. I wonder. Look at the guy on the right. The guy on the right. Look how he really shakes. Watch again. Guy on the right. Look at it. He's like really, really convulsing there. I wonder if that happens. Like in real life. Like instead, like would you drop or would you dance like that guy on the right hand side? Look at him shaking. All right, 3 nines is at 50. Jules at 51. You guys are still battling hard for these poured pieces. Counting it down, 3. I think so too, or I'd fall backwards. But that guy really, really shakes. I wish I could do slow-mo. Depends on the shot placement, I would guess, as Ted Jones. Counting it down, 1. Borderland says you just stand there frozen, shocked. That guy's really shaking like crazy. Typing in sold. Sold, sold, sold. Congratulations on the win. All right. Nicely done, Jules. Let me write this down. Whoops. The heck. Here we go. All right, Jules. It's got to go in your pile with your pirate thing already. Here we go, guys. I'm going to turn it this way because we got a 1/4 ounce rum bottle. 1/4 ounce rum bottle. All right, guys, going to start this off at $10 on the 1/4 ounce rum bottle. Parrot turd. 10 for Coin Brothers. This is the 1/4 ounce rum bottle poured silver bar. Bart fires at an 11. Kraus is at 12 already. A brawl. Nessalino is at 15. 1/4 ounce rum bottle mutiny metal pour. 16 for the bullion Bart with the blubbery belly full of burgers. 16. Bullion Bart. Counting it down, 3. Budget says ears perked up when I heard rum. 2 to Bullion Bart. Who wants this more? 1. Michael Decker with the 17. Ness is out. 18 for Mig. Mig Mang is at 18. 19 for Bart. Decker just misses. Decker's missing on the Bart there. All right. Let's see. Bart's at 19. Decker 20. Migmang 22. This brawl still continues. Out of control. Mig is at 22, counting it down to Mig at 3. Decker's at 22, firing back. He's saying, you know what? Let's do another Rex Kwon-Do. Okay. Get out of here with that. Decker is at 23, counting it down 3. 3 to Migmang. 2 to Migmang. Decker is at 27 at 3. Michael Decker's at 27. These two are battling. Counting it down, 3 to Decker at 27. 2 to Decker. He's looking to make sure he keeps his lead in front of Migmang. He doesn't want to give up another championship. 1. Typing in sold. And sold. Sold to Decker at 27. Decker at 27. Oh, a snipe. Holy cow. Snipage. Decker is at 30. Dorito. Oh my gosh. All right, there they go. All right, Decker's at 30. Who wants it more? Decker or Mig? These two are fighting because Mig has got 5 points. Decker's got 6. Counting it down to Decker at 3. Mig is at 32. No, Mr. Decker, I'm going to fight you for this point. 32 for Mig. 35. Holy smokes. Now we've gone to this mode. Now they are really fighting. Who wants it more? Michael Decker or Migmang? If Decker pulls away with another point, it's going to kind of push him further towards winning. But Migmang, he's looking to take this one. All right. Mig says you got it, Michael. Decker at 3. 2. 1. Sold to Decker. Sold. Bottle delicious. I filled it with Kool-Aid. All right, nice job, Decker. Put this in the Decker pile. Where is the Decker pile? Oh, it's right there. Decker pile. He says it's for the granddaughter, number 20. Granddaughter number 20. Silver nitrate, spreading some love. R4 is red and R2 is blue. If I wasn't at work, then I'd be with you. Thank you so much, Nitrate. Guys, make sure you check out Nitrate's channel. He does auctions. He's over in Hawaii. He's got his little sidekick daughter that does the auctions. She's actually the brains behind the operation. Definitely want to check out Silver Nitrate. And he's also going to be doing, if I'm not mistaken, Nitrate, you are doing a GAW with Red Step Stacker. And if you want to drop some information, feel free to do so. Aren't you doing like that Gibby 400 race thing? Or are you doing the gold GAW? I forget. You guys are always doing these giveaways. Here we go, guys. Another bottle of rum. Another bottle of rum, a 1/4 ounce. And we're going to start this one off at $20. Actually, you know what? We're going to do a $30 bin. $30 bin. Who wants this $30 bin? We're going to do it that way. Bin for Migmang. Boom. You got it. Mig got it. Migmang. Oh, my word. Right back next to Decker. Look at that. Let me update that. Mig with another win. All right. Small GAW, but not with red. I'm doing St. Gaudens Double Eagle 24. That one. Yes, okay. I knew you were doing something with a group of other individuals. Guys, wicked sick relics. Okay, owned by Mutiny Metals. Okay, but the wicked sick relics, they are limited items. So this one is number 17. This is number 17. All right, so you're going to want this one, I'm sure. This is really cool. Believe it, right? It's a female Native American. Big headdress there. Really, really cool piece. We're going to start the bidding off at 41 on this one. This is number 17. 3 nines fine, pure silver. All right, wicked sick relics. All right, starting this one at 41. All right. All right. Let's see. Not seeing anybody moving. So now, there we go. Retro is at 41. Retro is at 41. 41. A lot of people at 41 there. $48. We got a brawl here. One second, guys. All right. Mig is at 48. I'm going to start counting it down. Counting it down 3 to Ming at 48. Counting it down 2. 50 to Decker. Decker is at 50. Okay, Decker's at 50. 52, 55. Holy cow, they are brawling. Here we go again, guys. It's time.
Dorito
duel between Mig and Decker. Yes, Decker. Get out of here. Stop ruining my plans. I'm not going to let you win that and stick it in your belly button. Once you put things in there, it never returns. I can do whatever I want. I can put Doritos in there. I can put my Mountain Dew in there. I love your cat names in my belly button. Alright. We got Decker's at 55. I'm going to start counting it down. Ming's at 60. Counting it down 3. Decker says take it. 2. 1. Sold! Oh my word. Oh, I found my kitten mittens in my belly button. Alright, there we go. 60 to Mig. And, guys, Mig and Decker are tied. They are tied now. Holy cow. Alright, let's move that off to the side. Mig Mang with another win. Mig Mang's pile is getting bigger. Here we go. Check it out, guys. You guys went nuts over this one. Intaglio Mint, Wyatt Earp. Check out that mustache. Check out that long, flawless mustache. All right? And check out that reverse for the Wild West series. The Wild West Legends Intaglio Mint. Double pistols. Very, very cool. All right, this is the Wyatt Earp round. Let's put this... Just go like that. I'm going to keep it in the flip. I don't want to handle the thing. And all right, the Wyatt Earp round, guys. We're going to start this Kurt Russell approved silver at $1 go. This is for Kurt Russell approved. Let's see. $1 starting bid. Borderland says Kurt Russell approved. All right, Borderland is at 40. All right. Bullion Bert is at 41 saying Kurt Russell approved. All right, Bert's at 41. Borderland's 42. 43. Borderland is at 43. I'm going to start counting it down to Borderland. I'll be your Huckleberry. Counting it down 3. He's mean, says ECP. He's not being very nice. That's Billy Bob Thornton he slaps in the face. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2. Meg is at 45. 45 to Meg. Oh, yeah, Borderland, right, when he's outside with the shotgun.
I said throw down.
He's like,
boy.
I didn't see you. You may go. You could, and leave the shotgun there. And he just leaves it. Great movie. One of the best Westerns. 3 to Mig. 47 to Decker. 3 to Decker. 50 for CSM Steph. Who wants this beautiful Wyatt Earp Legends of the Wild West? Counting it down 3 to Steph. 2. 1. And sold. CSM Steph on the wire. Congratulations, Steph. Steph with another win. Steph, that puts you at 4. Steph is now at 4. All right. And Kraus, you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to update Kraus's. Kraus is at 5 wins. You guys really liked that, huh? Here we go. There's another Wyatt Earp. Legends of the West. All right, here we go. Start the bidding off at 40. Go. There we go. Wyatt Earp, 40. Not many items left, guys. Only a couple left. And then we're going to do the final giveaway. We only have like a few things after this, and then we're going to do the giveaway. 41 for Borderland. Bert's at 42. Who wants Earp more? Steph's at 43 now. 44. I like the stash, says Coin Brothers. We need a Val Kilmer coin next, please. Doc Holiday, 45 for Steph. Yeah, I've got only 2 items remaining for tonight's auction. Counting it down 3 to damsel. 45 to Steph, 3. Counting it down 2. 1 to Steph. I stand corrected, Wyatt. You're an oak. 48 to Mig Bang. I don't have any Doc Holidays. 49 for Decker. Guys, you guys are brawling. Speaking of Westerns, here you go. Western Brawl. We've played these clips so many times. I'm picking up on stuff. Watch this stunt man, like how he's squinting his eyes, getting ready to get thrown out of the window. Watch. Look at his face. He's like getting ready for it. Watch again. Smashes it. He's like, he's squinting. Boom, right through the window. All right, counting it down to Steph. 3. Counting it down 2. 1. Sold again to Steph. There you go, Western style. Steph with another win. CSM Steph with another win. Another Wyatt Earp win. Steph is now on the board. 5. Tied with Kraus. All right. I'm just going to add Steph on here. Make it interesting. Let's see if this will even fit. No, that doesn't fit. Steph's at 5. All right, here, let's do this. All right, Steph is at 5. There we go. Let's do that. All right. 2 items remain. 2 items remain. Do it for Johnny. We've got the old man crested penguins. Look at them. The crested penguins. Out of only 25,000 mintage. Comes with this COA. This is number 20,022. All right. The Chatham Island crested penguins. All right, here we go. There we go. The Chatham Island crested penguins, guys. We're going to start this off at 43. 43, go. 43, go. The crested penguin. 45 for Kraus. So Mig or Decker need this to pull ahead. Aaron and Steph need to win the next 2 to tie Mig and Decker to push a final fight. We haven't seen a final fight in a long, long time. ECP is at 50. Gonna start counting it down. 3. Ted Jones says the pissy penguins. CSM Steph's at 51. Decker's at 52. Who is going to be tonight's champ? Could go any way. If Kraus or Steph wins this one and the next one, then it's a 3-way fight between Mig, Decker, and one of those 2. And if Mig or Decker wins this one, then the other individual has to win the last item. CSM Steph's at 53. I smell blood, says Kraus. Let's see. Please become a channel member to bid. 55 for Mig. Steph's at 53. Mig's at 55. All right. Mig is doing one of those horse punches. Decker from the top ropes saying, I'm going to end this right now. Cannot let anybody win. All right, Decker's at 60. Steph is at 65. Waffle whipping Decker. Say, not so fast, buddy boy. She was like, I was a champ before you were even coming around this channel. All right. Counting it down 3 to Steph. Counting it down 2 to Steph. 66. Decker saying, have some steak to the face, Steph. She's like, oh, jeez. Oh. 66. 70. Damn, guitar to the head. 70 from CSM Steph. Decker versus Steph. Oh, my word. All right, Steph. Here they go. Dorito. Steph is looking to win Guitar Smack from Coin Brothers. Here they go. You're very feisty. You old champion who hasn't been around in a long time. Whatever, Mr. Decker. I was a champion when you were even on this channel. Get out of here. Steph's at 75. He says take it. 3. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. And so... Hey, Steph, I'll get you next time. Oh, a bear. Look, there's a bear by his garbage can. Look on the left. Oh, a bear. All right. 65 to Steph. All right, Steph. Steph is back. And let's fix this leaderboard. One item left. Goodbye, Kraus. Goodbye, Kraus. Bart Simpson, everybody. Bart Simpson. Guys, we are going to start Bart Simpson third in the Simpson series. We're going to start him off at $30. Go. All right, $30 go. Let's see. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Aaron Krause says, bye, guys. Goodbye. You're leaving us, Kraus. Thank you for being here, Mr. Kraus. Kraus no longer in the house. Kraus is no longer in the house. All right. 35 for Jules. Jules at 35. 40 for Decker. Have too many Barts, says Randy. And you never know, guys. If you ever have too many of something and you might want to sell it, don't forget, you can always email me. Maybe we can work something out. I've purchased from plenty of individuals from within the stacking community. You might have something that I need. You never know. All right, Steph's at 45. Counting it down 3 to Steph. If Steph wins this, it's a Mig Steph Decker fight. 2. Decker's at 50. He's like, I'm not going to let that happen. He's like, I will not let that happen. Come here, Steph. That's what he's doing. Decker's at 50. He's going to end it now. Coin Brothers is like, oh my God, I'm in a box with wallpaper. It is very festive. 60 for Decker, 52 for Jules G. Haven't heard from Mig in a little bit. All right, let's see. We haven't had a final match in a long, long time. Very long time. Ancient Roman coins to sell, ECP. There you go. Right there. Ancient Rome. All right, 65. Finish them, says Rebel Stacker. Luck of the Irish has arrived. Where have you been, sir? I have messaged you time and time again on Instagram, and I've got just that, the hand. Just what you put up there. I got nothing but the hand from you. Silence has happened. Luck of the Irish. 85. 85 to CSM Steph. She's looking to stay in this fight. Decker is at 100. 125. Holy smokes, they have gone nuclear. 125. This is to go to the final match. If Steph does it, if Steph gets this in there, it's a final fight. Decker can end it right there. Take it, Steph, he says. And so now it looks like we go to a final match. Holy cow. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. Guys, it has been ages since one of these final fights. Typing it in. Sold. Sold. Here we go, everybody.
UK wins.
I have to get
Fatality.
prepared for the final
Prepare
match.
the platform for the
All right,
final
guys, this is going to CSM Steph's pile. All right, let me get Steph's score updated. Guys, we are getting ready for the final match. I got to go get the items. Hold on. All right. I wasn't planning on this. 3 contestants. Well, let's see. First of all, is Mig Mang here anymore? Mig, are you here? This is the final fight. This is the final fight. Let me get this thing here. Oh my gosh, it has been forever. All right, so we know that Steph is here, and we know that Decker is here, but we haven't seen Mig. So Mig might not be in this one. All right. First of all, guys, Here we go. We've got the mystery pouch. The mystery pouch. So whoever's going to win this, here we go. Queen Anne's Revenge. Queen Anne's Revenge. We're going to start the bidding. Warriors, come out and play.
Are you ready?
All right, here we go, everybody.
Let's get it on.
Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Starting the bidding off at $1. Go. This is only for CSM Steph and Michael Decker and Migmang. Every other bid doesn't count. It's just to those three. Decker starts us off at 50. All right, Decker's at 50. Good luck. Decker is at 50. He might win it. 51 for Steph. This is going to be an interesting battle. We shall see. Steph did this to me one night on this channel. Remember stacking Stormtrooper? I do. Decker's at 60. 61 for Steph. They are fighting already. Who wants this more? Who is going to win tonight's championship? Will it be Decker, Steph, or Mig? Is Mig kind of just sleeping? And he's going to wake up soon? I don't know. But Decker's at 70. 80 for CSM Steph. CSM Steph and Decker. They actually look like that too, guys. That's Decker right there and Steph in the ring. Migmang, he's eating a sandwich. I don't know where Mig is. 81. Whale Wars says Rebel Stacker. Wake up, Mig, says ECP. All right, Mig is in the bushes. So whoever wins tonight, the champion, this is their extra silver prize right there. 85 for Steph, 90 for Decker. So whoever wins this coin, their extra silver, the prize for them is right there for the epic fight. 90 for Decker. Gonna start counting it down for Decker at 90. 100 for Steph. This is gonna be awesome. 105 for Decker. They are battling. 100, 110, 105, then a 110 bid. All right, Steph's at 110. 115. Coin Brothers is going Steph. 125. 125. Steph does one of these. Right there to Decker. 125. 130 for Decker. Decker does this. Says, I don't think so, Steph. I'm going to be the champ. 130. 130 for Decker. Do we hear a 140? 135 and a 140. They are battling. Right across Steph's head. Oh my gosh. Decker's at 140. 150. 150 now for Michael Decker. 145, 150. This brawl is an epic one. They are just firing away at each other. There's Dove Season. That's Dove Season firing away. Right there. They got their sights on each other. Pew, 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 pew. 150 for Decker. 155 for Steph. 160 for Decker. Little Rex Kwando. Who wants this more? Who is it going to be? Who is this going to be? Nervous. 200. Steph with the bazooka blasting Decker right out of the Jeep. Who is going to win? 205. 205. Whoops, hold on. Nope. Well, yeah. Are you not entertained? Here we go. Decker. Just a kick to Steph's face. But Steph does one of those right back to Decker. Decker, I can't keep up with the replay fights. Oh my god, 225 bottle smash over the head. I'm going to have a seizure here. 230 horse punch. 230 with the horse punch. All right, Steph, it's to you now. We're at 230. 250. I'm running out of what? I can't even. There we go. Boom. One of those. 250 for CSM Steph. 255. 255, just another kick to the cheek to CSM Steph. Oh my word. 250 now to Decker. Now, let's see. Decker's bruised and battered. He's stumbling around. We still haven't heard from Mig. 260 throwing Steph right through the booth. 265. Holy crap. 265 from Michael Decker. I'm passing out. 270. Oh, the humanity. Guys, they are battling. 275. I'm having a seizure. I can't even. This is like nuclear war. 280. Holy cow. 280. They're just 285. So much destruction. Look at those poor people in the bar getting tossed around now. Out of control. 285. Bragging rights only now for ECP. Who is going to chicken out first? Decker or Steph? 300. Steph is just ragdolling Decker on the ground saying you are pathetic. Oh my god. 305. All right, they both now are showing how big their Schwartzes are. All right, 300. Steph is at 305 for Decker. 305, just tossing her right through the booth. But what's in the bag? What's in the bag? 300 now. 305 to Decker. I'm getting a headache. 305 to Decker. 305, counting it down to Decker at 3. Decker is at 305, counting it down 3. Counting it down 2. Counting it, watch it be a copper round. The most expensive copper round ever, says Director of Awesome. 1. Typing in sold to Decker at 305. And Decker, your mom and dad bless you with the big hyphens. And sold to Decker. What a battle. What a battle. Oh my word. Congratulations. I have a headache for calling that fight. They were going non-stop. Non-stop. Holy cow. All right, let me just catch my breath here for a moment. What a battle. What a battle. All right, Decker and Steph. You two went nuts. You two went nuts there. And I will reveal what was in the bag. I will reveal what was in the bag in just a moment. All right. And in the bag, Royal Fortune. All right, so you got the set there, Decker. Congratulations, Mr. Decker, on that win. All right, so there you go. Royal Fortune. So you got the set. All right. So nice win, Decker. That is your extra silver. And, my friends, now we're going to go to the prize cam. Wow, wow, wow. The pair, says CSM Steph. He won the set. We are going to type in. Here we go. Congrats, Decker and Steph. Congrats, Decker and Steph. The two of them. Two epic combatants tonight. The both of you. Epic, epic fight. Thank you very, very much for your channel support, the both of you. And congratulations on your historic battle. People will be talking about this for a while, for sure. People later on, they'll be like, holy cow, you should have seen this fight. Telling you. All right. Congrats, Decker and Steph. All right. Here we go. Spinning the wheel. Five. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Budget Bullion is the winner. Budget Bullion. And make sure you email me, Budget Bullion, because you just won a Liberty Walker. And I'm actually going to upgrade that. 1 second. I'm going to give you not 1 Liberty Walker, but 2 Liberty Walkers. All right? So Budget Bullion, you just got yourself a pair of Liberty Walkers. There you go. Liberty Walkers. Dose. Look at that. All right? There you go. There you go. All right. So this is to Budget. Make sure you email me, Budget. And CSM Steph, because of your support, I'm going to give you these, Steph. I'm going to give you a Barber quarter and a Standing Liberty quarter. All right? I'm going to give you a pair of these quarters. All right? So these are for you just because I feel like it's CSM Steph. All right? So these are for you, Steph. I'll put that in your pile because I appreciate you and it's good to see you back here. And I hope you guys had a good time tonight. I was not expecting that at all. So I don't want you going away empty-handed, CSM stuff. So that's why I gave those to you. That's why. I hope you guys all had a nice time. Don't forget, tomorrow, thank you guys. Tomorrow is going to be the, what do you call it? Members only appreciation stream. So make sure that you guys come to it tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern. Let me put this in here. 0, 0. These are going to go to Steph. Great night. Just in time for members only appreciation stream, right? Yes, Jason Kivy, tomorrow. I'll post it. So you're going to want to look for it tomorrow. And it should be fun because you know what it is too, guys? I haven't had the opportunity to kind of just like hang out with you guys. So I told my wife that I had to do it. Let me just undo this 1 second, my friends. I gotta sort this data, sort range by column E, and then sort. Okay. Yeah, it should be fun tomorrow. That way I could just hang out with you guys. Thank you, Brass Junkie. Anybody need help? Decker, I will shoot you a text right now via Instagram. And let me grab my phone. How much do I owe you? ECP says nothing. You didn't win anything tonight, ECP. You didn't win anything tonight, ECP. Coach, you old coot. What are you doing? 1440, 1465, 1464. All right. What's my total? Says Mig. Mig, your total is 1 second. $397. $5 shipping, Aaron Kraus. Yeah, ECP, I don't see anything that you won anything tonight. You didn't win, ECP. $397, Mig. Randy, yours is $58 total. That includes your shipping, Randy. You had $10 on the presidential proof set, 43 on the Kookaburra. So that's 53 plus the 5 shipping, so 58. Randy Matthews. CSM stuff total is 484. Let me see. Hold on one second, Steph. Steph, did you do 105 on the Bart Simpson, right? Didn't you win Bart? How much was your Bart? I'm sorry. I knew you won Bart. What did you pay 105 for Bart Simpson? Didn't you win Bart Simpson? It was. Let me see. I'm trying to look through. Yeah, you had Bart. I think it was 105 for your Bart. I keep saying Bart. All right. Okay. Steph. So Bart was 125. 1 second, Steph. I'll tell you in 1 second. I got to resort my... Got to resort. 1 second. My spreadsheet. Okay, now Steph, your total, my friend, is Steph, I am seeing Penguin was 75, not 65. Okay. Steph, I'm seeing a different total, 454 as a total. 454. Unless I'm missing something. But I'm seeing a total of 454 at CSM Steph. So I don't know. You had 474 or 484. You have 484 on yours. So am I forgetting like a coin or something here? You had the Penguins, Bart, the Korean Tiger. You had the Kronos, 2 Wyatt Earps, and yeah, 454 Steph. Let me see. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Steph, I'm seeing 454. Unless I did something wrong with one of my totals, then you're getting a $30 discount. That's right, ECP. No, it's a long night. I mean, ECP, you always have a co-pilot. I'm doing this by myself. My table is a complete mess. So, Steph, I will leave it to you. I have it at 454. So I'll just do that. I don't see... Yeah, I don't know. I don't see another... Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate that. For the expedited shipping, or payment, I should say. Thank you. Walkers, 750. You're welcome. What's my shipping total? Aaron Kraus. Aaron, your total is... I'll tell you right now. Aaron Kraus, 617 total. 617 total, Aaron Kraus. All right, 1 second, Steph. I'm going to look right now. You got a 65. So I don't have the 49. So I don't know what the 49 was. I have the Kronos at 65. Zeus at 65. Wyatt Earps at 50 apiece. Crested Penguins at 75. Oh, the Korean Tiger I had at 19. Thank you. All right, CSM Steph. I had the Korean Tiger. I accidentally hit a 1. Thank you so much for your honesty. You're welcome, Kraus. 484, Steph. I had it written down as 19. It's a very long day at work and crazy here. Thank you so much, Steph. I appreciate that. Thank you, Randy. Work on those abs, brother. Tomorrow is our members appreciation stream. Thank you again, CSM Steph. I want to be able to sleep tonight. Oh, I mean, I'm the same way. You know what? There's been a couple times where I've gone to my coin shop and I've accidentally I go to my coin shop all the time. So I just walk behind the counter and I help myself to whatever I want. And then I write down on his receipt paper everything that I'm buying, and I just give him the cash. I'm like, here you go, Steve. And then I just leave. And there have been a couple times where I've walked out accidentally and accidentally underpaid him, and then I just PayPal him. And there's been a couple times where I've overpaid him, and then he just gives me another coin when I see him. It just happens sometimes. It's just so I just walk behind the. Sometimes I do it for fun too. Like if there's people in the coin shop and I'm standing on, the customer side of the counter, I walk behind the counter just to show how important I am in the coin shop. I'm just there with the common folk. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go help myself back there, and they kind of look at me and they're like, why is this dude just going back there, just rummaging through the guy's stuff? Now that's trust. That is awesome, says Sean Paul Bernard. Yeah, I mean, I've done so much business with them. He trusts me. There have been a couple times, it's worked both ways, where I've just accidentally underpaid him, or he and I were talking, and I just walk out with an extra coin, and I get home oh crap, and then I just PayPal him, and it works the other way too. Stormy Flex. Paul the only one that gets behind the counter at mine. What was I gonna say? It was funny too because there's a guy on Instagram. New Jersey Stacking, and he happened to be there once, and he saw me. He didn't know who I was. I had the mask on and a hat, and I was there, and I just went behind the counter, and he was thinking, who's this guy that just helps himself to whatever he wants? And then he pieced together that it was me. Sean Paul Bernard, I have thought of doing a video. We'll discuss tomorrow, but I gotta go to bed, guys. I will see you on tomorrow night's members appreciation stream. You all be good. Have a great evening.